you.
Russell Lehman.
Good morning. So my name is Russell Lehman, and I'm a citizen of Reno, a motivational speaker, author, poet, and advocate. I just happen to have autism, and I came here today to present the mayor with my new book. She wrote the foreword to it. And so before I do that, though, I want to give a little bit of background about what I do and what I've been through. I was diagnosed with autism at age 12, and at the height of my distress, age 12, I was very low functioning, pretty much nonverbal, too afraid of the outside world to speak to anybody other than my parents, severe OCD, anxiety, depression, social phobias, germ phobias, so on and so forth. I'm 28 now, and I've been revisiting my past a lot because I've realized I've suppressed a lot of the challenges and turmoil I've been through. And I really just come to the realization that, like I've known my whole life how far I've come, but not to the extent of which I actually have come. It's been a hell of a long road, but it's been worth every step. So what I do now is I speak across the country, spreading a message of hope, inspiration, motivation, and resilience. My mission in life is to educate, to eradicate stigma, stereotypes, preconceived notions, ignorance surrounding disabilities, and mental health especially. Every day is a struggle with my mental health. So my passion is to really start an open dialogue across the nation about things society has conditioned us not to talk about, whether it be depression, anxiety, hallucinations, panic attacks, whatever you want to speak about, but you're hindered by society's conditions and standards that we shouldn't talk about such things. I want everybody to know that it's okay to let the pain show. If it's one thing we all have in common, it's that we all struggle. Struggle is a one common thing across humankind. So if we can come together and have an open dialogue, because too much is suppressed, too much is bottled up inside, and it leads to suicides from, age 7 now to, when you're in your 80s, 90s. And, mental health awareness, it will never be fully addressed, unfortunately, in my lifetime anyway. But I'm hoping it will be addressed a little bit more each and every year. So that's basically my mission. And so before, again, I present the mayor with my book, which I have to thank you. I mean, you've been one of 3 people who've been a supporter of mine since I started this journey 3 years ago from day one, and I can't thank you enough for that. Yeah, I mean, in 2 weeks, I'll be going to MIT to take part in a leadership and advocacy class, and from there, I'll be going to London to give a lecture for King's College. So I just want to thank you all for having me here today. And I would love to be involved in the community more. Unfortunately, all my speaking engagements and community outreach is all on basically the East Coast. So if you guys have any opportunities for me, I'd be more than happy to help and give back to the community. So I will now present the mayor with the book that she wrote a foreword to. It's called On the Outside Looking In. And again, I just can't thank you enough.
Russell, we're so proud of you. Russell speaks all over the world. You're incredibly inspiring. You are so brave. We've had many, many conversations about mental health and, what things we can do in our community. I just can't thank you enough. He's one of my youth ambassadors on mental health, and the work that you do all across the country, and you've, really inspired a lot of youth with showing that you can persevere. And every day is hard, and it's a struggle and a challenge, and we have so much work to do on mental health. But it doesn't change unless we have people like you that start that conversation. So you should be very proud, because I know some days are even hard for you to wake up.
Yeah.
1, 2, suck it in. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks, Russell.
Congratulations.
All right, see you.